We've seen in a growing use case where malicious actors can more effectively attempt to access user accounts when they are on text and phone verification.
So now I ask, what do you think? Is this new system a necessary security measure or just another tech headache? Reporting from Pullman, I'm Matthew Sansom from Murrow News 8.
The suspect in the College Hill homicide has pled not guilty. 30-year-old Jorge Amezcua faces charges of second-degree murder and meth possession in connection to the fatal shooting of 28-year-old Darcy Spracklin on December 26th. Amezcua is accused of shooting Spracklin in the head during a meth-related incident in an abandoned fraternity house. Spracklin was later found unresponsive with multiple gunshot wounds and died later that day. Amezcua was arrested by a SWAT team and remains in jail on $1 million bond. His trial is set for April.
Yesterday, Washington State Governor Bob Ferguson proposed nearly $4 billion in new cuts to the Washington State budget. This is Ferguson's first step in addressing a roughly $12 billion operating budget deficit over the next 4 years, according to lawmakers. However, Ferguson puts the deficit higher at around $15 billion.
Yesterday, Washington State Attorney General Nick Brown confirmed that the state is involved in 5 different lawsuits against the Trump administration. On-campus talk, he covered lawsuits including DOJ, federal funding freezes, National Institute of Health cuts, and transgender health care.
And for a cheesy update, WSU Ferdinand's Ice Cream Shop has announced their new spring seasonal cheese, Red Pepper Garlic. The cheese is a bestseller and one of the creamer's newest creations. This spring marks the 5th year anniversary of this Pullman favorite.
Ferdinand's on the WSU campus is known for its famous Cougar Gold cheese, but a limited spring seasonal flavor is drawing attention this week. It's not every day a cheese release gets people talking, but Ferdinand's Red Pepper Garlic cheese is a rare exception. The limited edition flavor is back for only the 5th time.
Red Pepper Garlic is a kind of cheese that's in our base Viking flavor. So we start with Viking cheese. It's a mild, more like a Monterey Jack white cheese, and then to the Monterey or the Viking flavors we add the red pepper and the garlic to produce flavors. We started making it about 5 years ago.
This specialty cheese is a must-try for anyone around the WSU area. This year it comes in snack packs, these wedge packs right here as well, and the full tin. But you'll have to act fast because with a limited stock but a high demand, the cheese might be gone before you know it.
It's rare, and so part of the excitement about it is the fact that it's not available all year long. If it stays as popular as it is, we may start making it year-round.
Red Pepper Garlic Cheese is available exclusively at Ferdinand's, right here on campus. And if history is any indication, it won't be on the shelves for long. I'm Seth Stern, Murrow, News 8.
Coming up, get ready, chicken lovers, because another fast food chain is coming to town.
And spring break is just around the corner, so get ready to pack your bags. Coming up after the break.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have...
3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
There. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Can I tell you another one? So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it. What's Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana. What is a boxer's favorite drink? Fruit punch.
There are some new changes coming to Northside Cafe for the spring. Reporter Blaine Asker has the full story.
Northside Cafe has plenty of people working there, but there's one specific employee that if you go in at the right time, will catch your eye. When you change your life, it's important to acknowledge why. And for this man, the why was passion. Chad Sparks knows a lot about cooking, but that is not his passion.
Up to 250 people. So you concentrate on your proteins, you spend a couple hours prepping those.
Clearly, he's experienced. But where did he get that experience? You see, his actual career passion was bartending. Sparks had a bar up in Spokane for 12 years, but he got tired of city life. Sparks moved down here for a simple thing. It was family.
We're actually working on our fall menu right now. The executive chef and me just started working on it. We're going to keep a lot of the stuff that we do because we execute it really well. But there are a lot of fresh ideas that I want to introduce next fall. We've shifted a little more towards the fresh vegetable side for spring. In the winter, it's nice and hearty meals, American traditional and such like that. Locally sourced stuff, Eggert's Farms, Link, a lot of more bright colors.
What Sparks has now realized is that his true passion is putting these bright colors into students' lives.
A 5-month-old puppy was rescued from a house fire last week and is expected to make a full recovery after fighting for her life on a ventilator at WSU's Veterinary Teaching Hospital. Una, a pit bull mix, was recently adopted from the Whitman County Humane Society by Renee Schrum, Matt Vincetti, and their daughter Ashlyn, who suffered severe smoke inhalation in the Moscow fire. Initially expected to be on a ventilator for almost a week, Una began breathing on her own after just 48 hours. Sadly, the family's 2 cats perished in the fire, and another is being treated for minor injuries. Una is expected to make a full recovery. However, the veterinary bill is around $15,000. Part of the bill was covered by the WSU Good Samaritan Fund, but the family has also created a GoFundMe to help with the costs.
WSU's College of Veterinary Medicine is now ranked among the nation's elite veterinary institutes, coming in 4th for research expenditures among 33 veterinary colleges nationwide. In 2024, WSU invested over $49 million in research, a 16% increase from the previous year. WSU also ranks 3rd for research spending per faculty member. This growth is driven by federal grants, state support, private donations, and industry partnerships.
Jack Tripper is a frequent flyer at the WSU Veterinary Teaching Hospital, Whether it's a sinus infection or something random, the 7-year-old Royal Palm Turkey is a familiar face in the exotic ward. The Blackbird Ranch Farm Sanctuary, founded by Jenna Ramsey 8 years ago, offers a safe haven for abused and neglected animals of all kinds. Attention Chick-fil-A fans, a brand new location is coming to Moscow. Reporter Rachel Turcott explains how this restaurant will offer more than just their famous fried fowl to the community.
So we're super excited to be coming to Moscow.
As of last week, it was announced that a new Chick-fil-A was coming to the Palouse.
Over the past 50 plus years, we've really been trying to grow throughout the United States. And the West region is actually where I help open restaurants. And it's really just a fun region where we're trying to show people the delicious, fresh, high quality food of Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's public relations lead, Heather Catlin, says it's too early to say when the restaurant will open in Moscow, but said that the company will make an immediate impact in the community.
When we're done with our Chick-fil-A, we throw it away.
But did you know that Chick-fil-A gives excess food to local nonprofit organizations to deal with food insecurity?
Is called Shared Table. Shared Table is a wonderful platform where operators can opt in and they take the excess fresh, uncooked food and donate it to a local food kitchen or nonprofit, and they can turn that food into something else. For example, we give them fresh chicken that maybe is torn a little, so it's not up to quite the standards or the size we need for a sandwich. So that local nonprofit will take it, cook it, and turn it into a chicken pasta or something to help with food insecurity in the local area.
This new Chick-fil-A will replace the old Sangria location at the Palouse Mall, and construction dates are not determined yet. This is Rachel Turcott in Pullman, Washington, Murrow News 8.
Hawaii Road will be closed in both directions from Hawaii Park to Blyton Landing from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow for the Snake River Half Canyon Marathon. The Whitman County Sheriff's Office crew will be there to reroute traffic during the closure.
The Moscow Chamber of Commerce is inviting the community to join them for a Coffee with Local Idaho State Lawmakers event this Saturday morning. The informal meeting will take place from 9 to 10 at the Chamber office, providing an opportunity for residents to discuss state issues and ask legislators questions directly. It's a chance for locals to connect with their representatives and stay informed on upcoming legislative matters.
Many Americans are participating in an economic blackout today. This protest started after midnight to stand against what many call corporate greed. Customers are boycotting companies that have rolled back their diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts and President Donald Trump's effort to eliminate federal DEI programs since taking office. During Friday's one-day event, consumers participating in the boycott are encouraged not to spend any money anywhere for one day. If they have to spend, they are encouraged to buy from a local business.
Midterms are wrapping up and spring break travel is getting underway. We had our reporter Avian Martinez go talk to some students about their plans.
Students are traveling for spring break next week, and I went out there and asked them where are they going and how do they plan on getting there.
So I'm planning on going back home just to chill and keep like work. So yeah, I just plan on going in my car.
Well, right now, actually, I'm in spring break at Pullman. I'm from Miami. I came here on plane safely.
For spring break, I'm just planning on going home. So I live in San Diego, so I'm going to drive to the west side with my friends and then fly back to San Diego through SeaTac.
Everyone's looking forward to spring break, but I'm looking forward to the weather. Ella, how's it looking?
Well, you're preaching to the choir, Emmett. I know majority of Pullman already knows it's going to be sunny this weekend, but don't put on your bikinis and board shorts just yet. I'll tell you if this is going to last after the break.
Days, months.
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
Years.
I'd like to give you this.
A lifetime. Can rush by without realizing what we're missing. But it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. Visit maketheconnection.net to find out more.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it.
The snow is melting fast and the sun is making a rare appearance this weekend. Our reporter Emery is live right now enjoying the sunshine. Emery, how does it feel out there?
Fortunately, I do not have a kite to show off like Bailey did on Wednesday, but what I can do is inform you guys of this absolutely gorgeous weather down here by Geisa Field. Now, it's been a bit since we've seen sunshine quite like this, but it's also been a bit since we've seen shorts. And as I've been looking around at the passerbys here, there's been plenty of those as people try and enjoy the sunshine. A little fun fact about Mr. Sun is his rays often make our brains create more serotonin, leading to better moods overall and just more general happiness. Now, unfortunately, as we know, all good things must come to an end. So, Ella, how much more sun can we expect before it inevitably goes away?
Thanks, Emery. It really looks beautiful out there. I can't say I'm not a little jealous of you out in the sunshine. Let's take a look at today's weather. So we have a high of 57. This is the warmest we've seen it in a while here in Pullman, and a low of 34, so we can't get away from those freezing nights. And the sunset is at 5:30, which is, if you ask me, super awesome that the sun's setting later these days. I love when I can walk outside and it's still light out. Moving on to tomorrow. It's around the same. We got 58, and it's going to be a sunny Saturday, so stay tuned because I'm going to tell you some of my favorite spots to go. And we're looking at the same, around 33, still cold at night. It's going to be a couple more months before we get away from that. Looking at the 5-day forecast, this weekend is going to be blazing here in Pullman for the winter. For February, 61 degrees, are you kidding me? Looks amazing. And moving across, we can't escape the clouds. Over here, we're moving to across the state. So over west in Olympia and Seattle, it's a little warmer there in the 60s, and then in central Washington, around the same. It's across the board, high 60s and low 30s as the low for the week. Here are some of my favorite spots that I recommend all you Cougs check out on this sunny Saturday. Kamiak Butte is beautiful. It's about 30 minutes from Pullman. Beautiful view, nice hike thing to do. And then Waiwaia Country Park, if there's any bold people out there that like cold water like me, you can jump in the lake there. It looks really nice. Moving along, we have the Palouse Trail. This goes from Pullman to Moscow, beautiful spot. And then for my 21-plussers, there's a vineyard, absolutely beautiful outdoor seating. That's it for me with weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
I can't wait to go outside, Ella. We gotta get out of this prison box, Will. You excited for the weekend?
I'm excited for a nice break from the rain and the snow, play a little baseball with my buddies. And speaking of baseball, we have Macy coming up with sports here after the break.
Awesome.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
I'm Macy Harden here with your sports report. WSU men's basketball finished their last home game of the year with a win against San Diego. The Cougars celebrated a victory with a final score of 93-86, as well as a special send-off to the team's seniors. The three Cougs were all honored at last night's game, including Cedric Coward, Dane Erikstrup, and Ethan Price. Here's what Erikstrup and Price had to say about their favorite moments at WSU.
I like the rafting trips we've done the last 2 years. Those are a lot of fun. I'm a big water guy. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just, being around these guys a lot, you just kind of build like a home away from home. So it's something you can't ever take for granted, and once it's gone, you're going to miss it a lot.
I feel like you remember those, those 2-week spans where you have people come over, like you guys coming over. I feel like that's really special. So that's probably my highlight.
Must be pretty special having your family here.
Yeah, having your mum on the microphone is quite special.
WSU women's basketball took home the win yesterday against Pepperdine. The Cougs finished Thursday's game with their best conference record for a regular season, a record of 19-12 and 14-6, bumping the Cougars to the number 3 seed in the WCC tournament. Their next game will be on March 9th. The NFL Combine started yesterday in Indiana. College players from across the country have all gathered to showcase their physical and mental strength in front of NFL scouts. Former WSU wide receiver Kyle Williams took to Twitter to represent Coug Nation at the showcase.
It's good, Coug Nation. Kyle Williams here at the NFL Combine. Just checking in, man. Just want to say shout out to all the Cougs that supported me to get here, man. And I'm going to put on for the Coug Nation. Go Cougs.
Midterm week is almost there. Stay tuned for some last-minute tips.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. But I need that back. No. Kevin!
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Better stock up on caffeine. Midterm week is just around the corner, but before you hit the books, make sure you have a good night's sleep, and experts say having short, focused study sessions can boost retention. Good luck, and may the curve be ever in your favor. Macy, you're a caffeine fan.
I am, Will. I have been secretly keeping track of all of my coffee and energy drink counts so far for the entire year. I am 3 days sober, so every other day I have had some sort of coffee or Red Bull in my system.
Coin for that.
It is. I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed, unfortunately. So do with that information what you will, guys.
We're in college.
Well,
okay.
I'm a big black coffee guy. I usually kick my day off, a little black coffee, a little green juice, a little oatmeal. I'm pretty basic. A little pre-workout sometimes before the gym gets the people going. You
I
feel
like a frappuccino.
a frappuccino.
And they're getting rid of that. Starbucks is getting rid of it.
No frappuccinos.
Yeah, we'll tell you more next time on Murrow News 8. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.